Hello everyone, the Season 3 finale of Doom Patrol has just aired on HBO Max, and what can I say, Doom Patrol is one of the most excellent DC TV shows out there. It's not only one of the most excellent comic book shows, but one of the most excellent shows, period. Has an all-star cast and brilliant storytelling. Just when you think it won't get any more funnier, it does, and then at the last minute, it kind of zigzags into some very dramatic, sad, depressing territory, and it just goes through a plateau of emotions, really, for the viewer. Watching Doom Patrol, it covers all the bases and all the different genres and continuously reinvents itself just when you think you got it all figured out. Overall, last year, COVID happened, so we did not get to see the finale. It ended on a massive cliffhanger. Luckily, those cliffhangers were addressed, and unfortunately, they kind of dealt with it in the first 5 minutes. And I was like, really? I waited all year just for them to deal with that before the intro, really? But I love the stuff with the Candlemaker. There were certain surprises, to say the least, on certain characters' fates that took me off guard and really changed the formula for the show. You know, it was kind of a certain show the first two seasons, and without certain characters, it kind of feels a bit different, to say the least. I love the character of Dorothy. I thought Abigail Shapiro did a wonderful job in Season 2. I wish we got to see more of her in Season 3, but they do tie up loose ends from Season 2 while also setting up new threats, such as the Brotherhood of Evil and the Brotherhood of Dada. And I really love what Michelle Gomez did. She's introduced as Madame Rouge, and she doesn't remember who she is. And we get to find out throughout the season of who exactly this character is and why she's such a threat in some way as well. Rita Farr gets a lot more to do. April Balby, she plays this role so perfectly. And it's finally nice seeing Rita become the leader of the team. You know, we kind of saw more of that in the Doom Patrol comics, and now she's really coming into the forefront. Larry has some great revelations with the entity that's inside of him, and there's also legacy and passage of life. You know, there's like a kid, this weird little worm thing. Yeah. It gets weird. Doom Patrol is weird. You're just like, I can't believe they filmed that, but they did. And I love it. Everyone was tested in a different way. Vic Stone, you know, they gave him human skin over his cybernetics, but that affected his powers, which surprised me because at first I was like, this is going to be like the Smallville cyborg where he looked human but was like cybernetic underneath, like a Terminator, you know? And then Diane Guerrero, as always, it's a shame. It's a shame she has never been nominated an Emmy for this role. Crazy Jane, just by itself with Jane, she gives a phenomenal performance, but then playing all the different identities within the underground. And the underground is at a crisis, really. We got to see Kay's background in the previous season and what eventually allowed Jane to become primary. And now everything is just in flux. Just when you think the Doom Patrol has it all figured out, life throws him a curveball and chaos ensues. Meanwhile, Robot Man, Brendan Fraser, had an emotional story where even though his body's gone, he has a human brain that still deals with aging and human problems. So he's dealing with Parkinson's disease. And he just has a brain left, so it's starting to affect his mobility. And it's so sad. Just when you think this show cannot get any more depressing, it does. And there's some brilliant standalone episodes. And you know, the beginning of the season, I thought it was a little bit boring. I was not enjoying it as much as the first two seasons, but then the halfway point came. You start seeing where all the story threads are going. You start seeing all the time travel elements and where they're going to fit in. And it really became an exciting season. Doom Patrol is back in its finest form, and overall, I like seasons 1, 2, and 3 equally. This is one show that's actually been pretty consistent since the beginning. Season 2 had a bit more dramatic moments and kind of a better flow with as far as the Candlemaker being the villain, like an actual antagonist. But I really love the first season. The first season with Mr. Nobody is still my favorite season, but this one is just as good. And if you're a fan of the first two seasons, I highly recommend checking this out on HBO Max. If I had to give it a score, I'd give it an A+ and a 5 out of 5. This show, I just wish it was longer. Give them 13 to 16 episodes again. Do it. Do it, HBO Max. But I'm happy to see that they're renewed for Season 4. It leaves off in a very exciting place for Season 4. For them finally embracing their kind of quirks and abilities and becoming the actual Doom Patrol. And comment down below, what are your thoughts on Doom Patrol Season 3? Let me know your favorite character, favorite episode. Let's have a great discussion down in the comments below. In the meantime, stay safe and healthy, everyone. Till next time.